I like video games. Who doesn't? But modern games, bunch of garbage. Which is why I used to watch these retro gaming YouTubers. And I'm basically going to see if they hold up.
To start, we have Antdude, the most basic of a reviewer you can get. He's fine, but not much else. His reviews amount to saying what's on screen and just doing what's on screen. There's not much flair to them. They're pretty simple. However, he also makes these ROM hack videos and fan game videos. And yeah, that's nice. It's all super inoffensive, which is probably why I liked it so much.
Oh, let's start the game up now, shall we?
What got me into this guy was Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot, which after I played the remix, I was fully into explore what this series had in store. Now I'll give the correct take on these games. Crash. These games good, these games bad, and these games mid. Spyro. These games good, and these games shit.
Oh, pump the brakes! Pump the brakes!
Now we have Angry Video Game Nerd, the first big YouTube reviewer. And yeah, these videos hold up. Sure, they're a little dated in some areas, but there's so much energy and production value to them, I really don't care.
Fuck this!
I love the Bugs Bunny video in which he takes a diarrhea dump on the game.
Bombs away, boys, bitch! Oh, man. Don't worry, folks. It's not real.
Then there's the Halloween review where there's these two kids that he has to babysit and he ends up fighting Michael Myers.
Who's these nerd?
I also like the Top Gun video, which is a memeing classic in my eyes.
Left, speed up, speed down, up, up. Up, up, I'm hitting up.
Modern Angry Video Game Nerd, on the other hand, is some of the dullest crap I've ever watched. It consists of garbage such as the 200 episode, as well as some boring-ass slop videos from some unknown games that nobody cares about. He recently brought back You Know What's Bullshit, which I never really cared for, and the less said about his failed music career, the better.
Fuck! Oh, you fucking bastard. Game's being ass!
Modern AVGN is kind of like modern Nostalgia Critic. The only difference is that, you know, AVGN was actually good at one point.
Fuck this show! Fuck this show! Fuck this show!
Okay, I'm exaggerating, but a lot of these Nostalgia Critic videos just didn't age well, don't you think?
They had the balls to give one of the greatest superheroes of all time a bat credit card? No! No! Does not compute! Does not compute! Does not compute! I can't sign! I apologize for that outrage. It was childish and immature. I just get a little peeved when I see one of my childhood icons carrying a bat credit card, you bastards! I'll kill you! I'll kill all of you! All of you will die! You'll get that cat!
Now, in an unrelated note, we have Game Dude, which is one of the clones of Angry Video Game Nerd.
Look at me, I'm Donkey Kong!
He is basically makes similar videos to Angry Video Game Nerd, but just listen to this voice. Listen to this voice. It is so funny.
But the game is still a mess. Camera is awkward, they're way too shiny, opponents crash into you without warning, horrendously stiff and sloppy control make you go all over the place, and the tracks are so monotonously repetitive and badly designed. Your hoverboard can't turn fast enough.
Game Dude is hilarious, but it's a shame that he kept on deleting his videos because he wanted better reviews. There really is not much more to say about this. Oh wait, there is. Game Dude is Canadian, but to my knowledge, he's no longer there. Why? Because he stalked his ex-girlfriend and fled the country. Yup. Now that we're on the topic of AVGN ripoffs, we have Irate Gamer, who I'm not going to talk about, or then I'm going to get copyright struck. Then there's the Pissed Off Hardcore Gamer, which is the funniest game YouTuber out there. He's just this big fat guy who is just making fun reviews. These videos are terrible, but it's just funny because this dude is funny.
The Nintendo Shit Cube, and the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube, because it's a piece of fucking shit! The original Nintendo Entertainment System sucked because he had to put
Just to put it short, this guy's a riot, and he's a badass too.
they made the fucking system so small that you cannot even play DVDs on it. Now, the PlayStation...
Oh, and then there's this guy named Spax, who is infamously hated Jason Griffith, the Sonic the Hedgehog voice actor, to the extent that he would redub episodes of Sonic X with his voice inside instead of Jason's.
The sky nice and same, the stars, the moon. Is this the power of the Chaos Emeralds?
You know what? I can do this better. Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! Now we enter the realm of Normal Boots, which is basically a YouTuber show about older games. JonTron is considered the best of these, and I never really cared for him.
What? What the fuck?
I don't know why. They're good videos, I just couldn't get into it. I remember watching the Nuts and Bolts review.
Okay, yeah, Jacques, why did you do that? Oh! Jacques, how can you do this to me, man? I want to play that game.
These retro gaming YouTubers all seem to really, and I mean really, like Banjo-Kazooie. And after finally playing it myself, it's really good.
Fuck you!
However, JonTron ended up in some drama with a notorious cuck Destiny, in which JonTron made a controversial claim about Mexicans and immigrants. Yes.
Okay, if you're saying that it has nothing to do with the Mexicans, then why is it so important that whites remain the majority in the United States? What is it about being white that's so important?
Look, I'm actually not making the argument that whites should remain the majority in the United States. I'm simply arguing that it's clear that whites are not allowed to speak up against their demographic, oblivion. I mean...
It's not oblivion, there's no oblivion. Nobody's walking around killing white people.
Says you.
Destiny was clearly better at doing this than JonTron, which ended up with him being knocked out of Normal Boots, and Destiny going to be, well, Destiny.
No, okay.
Mel time.
Why did I say this?
Mel time. It's Mel time.
ROM hacks are for Peanut Butter Gamer, which is why I never really cared for him.
I'm Peanut Butter Gamer, and welcome back to another hacking video.
I mean, I already have Ant Dude. Why do I have to watch this moron here?
But maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Let's try out a few simpler things first.
I will say, watching them now, these videos are fun to watch. But hey, I didn't watch them as a kid, so that's really what matters. I have better YouTubers to watch now, not these stupid game reviewers.
A giant fist that can take on any of you. You can't stop me.
What the heck? ProJared is someone I would despise so much as a kid. Why? Because he made this fucking bullshit Sonic Adventure 2 review that gets everything wrong and just...
This game sucks. It sucks really, really bad.
How dare you!
He claims that the shooting stages are shit because of literally no reason.
This is the worst part of the game.
Oh, that's awful. This isn't fun. It's mindless and irritating.
And the conclusion he makes is that everyone just ignored most of the game, and this is an awful review and just, it's so bad.
If the whole game was just Sonic the Hedgehog and not his stupid friends, the game would be a lot better.
Shut your big mouth. I hate you.
Yeah, he's decent. The average mediocre game reviewer at the time. However, I must address the drama. So in 2019, ProJared was accused by his ex-wife of being a cheater and a groomer. There's also this very disgusting picture of ProJared in a Sailor Moon outfit. Yep, bleach your eyes while you can, buddies. However, ProJared responded to the allegations and proved that his accusers were wrong.
For those of you who are unaware, a few months ago, some individuals circulated serious accusations against me. And I want to make it perfectly clear right now, they are false.
It didn't save his career though, because the internet dogpiled on him worse than a beetle in an antpile. So now we have the age-old question. Is ProJared ugly? Yes, and I should know. However, now we get to the one I without a doubt watched the most as a kid. Gerard the Scamplationist. I would watch this guy so much during 2020 and I don't even know why. These videos sucked. They were boring, they had little personality, they were just not fun videos.
Classic Gerard. Say hi, Classic Gerard. Bitch. Did anyone else see that?
He just talked about games for 30 minutes with the most dull, inoffensive voice, and just the most nice guy persona ever.
Sonic Generations took me on a ride and I loved playing it. Collectibles were pretty easy to get, and the game is short enough that I didn't...
He barely gave the idea of completing games to me at least. Just watch this guy, who you'd probably watch over Gerard anyway because of the drama. What happened was this. Gerard had a charity stream called Indie Land.
Raising money for dementia research and treatment, more specifically helping families and those loved ones who've been affected by early onset dementia and who are learning how their lives are going to be changing.
But instead of giving the money to the charity, he kept it to himself, the fat money grubbing. The main evidence was this video call in which Gerard was basically getting interrogated by Mudahar and Carl Jobs.
The last thing I want to do is ruin the legacy of my family, of my mom and her memory, especially because this is such a personal thing for the last 25 years of my life. You know, I'm not trying to be like, do you guys want money to help me hide this? It's not what this is at all. I'm just asking from a humanity perspective of like, if I am the target of this, I have 20 mouths to feed. I have sponsors. I have a business. I'm trying to make video games. I'm trying to get out of content creation so I don't have to worry about YouTube anymore. And
Gerard tried to emotionally blackmail Carl and Muda, but this ended up screwing him over so much in the long run because now that everyone saw the video, everyone knew the type of person that he really was. But when the audio got leaked, Gerard threw Jared under the bus.
In the world. And I just know because of my track record of things like G4 exploding, me being friends with JonTron when he was a racist, you know, I've been a part of like, you know, pro Jared, like...
He tried to ignore it all in the most hilariously forced way possible.
Before we start today's video, I want to recognize that I know that I have lost a lot of your trust at home. And I want to spend as much time as it will take to rebuild and re-earn your trust. It's going to take time, but I'm willing to put in the commitment, and I hope you give me a chance. So with that said, thank you for being here, and thanks for watching. Everyone who knows me knows that Super Mario RPG is one of my favorite games of all.
You know, if I probably saw this video at 12, I would have believed it. Yes, I was that dumb. And no, I didn't get any smarter.
So, drama aside, do I like these videos? Heck no, these videos were some hot ass, and 12-year-old me was an idiot for liking them. The end.
These allegations are slanderous, and we believe we're done with selfish intent.
What a pathetic bitch.
Okay, now for some positivity. Icarus. He's one of my favorite YouTubers ever. The videos he makes are so funny, well edited, and varied so much meme potential.
Hi, I'm Compo. Where is he? I do not Ow, to how I still take you nearby. You disappointed me too many times. And then all of a sudden, Cortex steps in. Forgives me, I wasted so many years to try to conquer those stupid people. Trust me, I have a plan for Resident of the Weak and Small people on Earth. And then we cut to Cortex enacting his evil plan and his final declaration to the planet. I'm coming. And apparently he did too much because now the planet is covered in blood. Jungle Boogie, get down. Jungle Boogie, get going.
Even the older videos, despite what he says, are really good.
What?
Long time no see.
Oh, it's Sonic. Long time no see.
Plus, this man continues to upload high-quality videos despite what the world throws at him.
What? Why is there sun? What's going on? What? But this isn't right. The bricks outside can't be gone. I mean, we just got married. And they took my wallet!
So honestly, he deserves way more than just a little over 1 million subs.
Oh, me. So young. So naive. If you knew what was coming next, that question would be the last thing on your mind. I can't believe there are 5 pussies in here.
The Spyro video especially is filled with cameos and actual criticism mixed with fast jokes.
Right, guys, for this video, I want to cover every single Spyro game known to existence on every portable and main console. Is that a good idea?
Are you
I remember in 2020, I would watch his videos over and over and again as a kid. They're just that rewatchable.
Oh no, the kite turned into Finding Nemo on the game.
And there's a reason for that. These videos are fire.
A few years ago, I uploaded this video to my channel.
Crash 1. I did it. Crash 2. I did it. Crash 3. I did it.
Yep.
He's also Crash Bandicoot Master, who got all the platinums, relics in every Crash Bandicoot. Then after that, he fully completed Crash 4, and after that, he completed Crash Bash. He really likes to torture himself. The older videos often talk about one game, which, while fun, oftentimes contains a lot of filler, and it gets a bit old. And Caddy really hates them, despite how much better they are than most YouTubers' first videos. There's also his undying hatred of Phoenix Games, which introduced me to this cinematic masterpiece that is Animal Soccer World.
Hi there, Bambi. Nice to see you can make it. How's your mum doing?
I thought we were for the Jungle Kings.
And now there's a rebel biker duck gang!
You guys are going into area S.
Well, there's also the Peppa Pig review, which is funny in retrospect considering the garbage kids watch these days.
Be careful not to get everything stuck though, because as you can see, it's sticking. Oh dear. I've never in my whole years of cooking, I have never.
In conclusion, Caddy is just a good YouTuber, and you guys should all watch him right now.
Oh!
Speaking of YouTubers I like, we have Square Jack, who's like the angry video game nerd of Australia.
That's why I was so happy when I forgot this was in the first level.
His videos are funny as fuck. And despite him not being the most popular, these videos are great.
Imagine me doing a review with 5 other people. It would be a massive clusterfuck.
And I know his newer stuff isn't really my thing, but man, his old things are good.
Tangled mess. Probably from all of the rough she had in tag team racing.
The Croc video has this whole beef with this crocodile, who's also given an Australian accent.
Any last words, Cobber? Yeah, actually I do. Splat, motherfucker.
And it's just some creativity that we don't get from game reviewers anymore.
Have a great fucking day, Cobber.
The Skylander video is also refreshing considering the negative stigma those games had, especially at the time.
But surely it can't be that bad. So before we get started, I'd just like to say, fuck you if you've ever said that shit without having played any of the game.
Which makes these reviews interesting to watch, even if you don't find them funny.
I'll be honest with you guys, I went into this expecting the absolute worst because of all the negativity that surrounds this series. And because of that, I was pleasantly surprised.
He's also made these long ranking videos recently, and these do not cut corners. These include levels from every single game, even spin-offs. Oh look, there's my old Glaze comment.
Spyro a hero's tale. Get it? Because Spyro has a fucking tail?
More obscurely, we have TGX Game Reviews, who is... You know what? Here's some out-of-context clips.
I know the internet sure loves this design. She's a gold digger, but she ain't dealing with no broke. What's wrong with Crash Jackin'? What's wrong with pressing buttons to watch Crash Jack? Go back to Australia.
We're in Australia!
Then get out of Australia. Just realized I've been drinking water.
I was introduced to him through the Crash Bandicoot retrospective, which is an extremely fun series, until I realized he didn't do them in order. This was probably the first time I saw someone defend Crash of the Titans.
Basically, people just bitching for the sake of bitching, and I don't get it. Constant complaints about it being bad without actually quantifying why or giving dumb arbitrary reasons.
Or someone who thinks Crash 2 is the weakest of the original trilogy.
In the end, as much as I want to say it's the best in the trilogy, I look at it and think, if every major plus has a minor minus, minor as they may be, can this really be considered the peak of the series?
Which is the reason why I like these videos. They're more interesting than the average Crash Bandicoot review.
It'd be like if I was in a race like this and just blurted out,
I hate wrestling fans!
He also made this not very good Mega Man retrospective in which he says that Mega Man 9 is the worst in the series, and that Mega Man in base is somehow good. Even I know that game is terrible, and I like it. However, this channel didn't really kick off, much to 12-year-old me's dismay. But 2 years later, I learned that this guy made a comeback of the century with the Tactical Breakin Productions channel. Life with the Tactical Bacon Productions channel. And not only does he talk about more mature games made for grown-ups such as Twisted Metal, yes! He also just makes better videos that do well because of it. Alright, the correct order is Spyro 2 is the best, and then Spyro 3, and then 1.
Wait, you actually showed up for work?
Jay's reviews, my favorite, or more so the one that I was most invested in. I would watch all, and I mean all of this guy's videos, no matter what it was about. And I would get into these games in the process. Why do I like Mega Man X? Because Jay's reviewed it. Why do I like Sonic? Because Jay's reviewed it. Why do I like The Last of Us? I don't, but Jay's reviewed it. Even though I watch this guy a lot, his videos are very basic, and I mean there's not really much to say. However, there are a few that stand out, such as the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time review, which, at least to me, did a big blow to this game's reputation.
Like me and cared for the story and characters just as much, I think you'll be left disappointed, because I certainly was.
The same can go for Modern Sonic Stories video, which Kid Me expected to be about the Dark Age games, which caused me disappointment until I switched to liking those games, also because of Jay's reviews.
These two games suffered from poor cutscene direction and bad writing.
The Mega Man X video are also funny because he criticizes the first game so damn much.
One time where I played my way, a second time where I went in weakness order, and another time where I tried the bosses without their weaknesses. The intro stage doesn't have the dash, and the level design is more or less a straight line, so that frustrates me since on the third time around in a row I'm just ready to pick up the pace.
And then on a random takeaway in another video, he glazes it hard.
One is a game you're only ever going to play once, make it X1.
He made some re-reviews, which I guess makes sense, but the old voice was just funny. This is all I'll talk about today. If you want part 2, tell me. And are there any reviewers that I missed? Well, that's all. And God bless you.